we were hiding inside the house for that month when we thought of the death penalty, but we're out there looking at all that ass now. And so I've been able to decide what I'm going to do, how I'm going to respond to the program, and how I respond to the program dictates what the program gives me. And whatever the program gives me, I use as ammunition. And so I basically look at the females that they use as not being a competition thing. I look at it as more as teamwork. Because a lot of these females deserve to have starring roles. A lot of these females are pretty as hell. They're sexy. I've noticed that they've been able to have a little more swagger to themselves and put on different types of clothes. And I'm sure it's built, not that they didn't have much I'm sure every beautiful woman has confidence, and these ladies are very beautiful, so I'm sure they already had all the confidence they needed. But I think, the program gave them a little something extra because it's basically, if you're not being looked at and appreciated, Jameel Rawls is going to appreciate, you know what I mean? When you go to the store and buy those tight pants, Jameel Rawls is going to appreciate it. And you'll always have a starring role in the program as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? So, you know how we do it. And I just look at it as, I'm a team player, I hope the program is looking out for them and giving them the things they deserve and taking care of them and stuff like that because they're all very special. And, so that's what I use in my natural surroundings. And so, you got to tweak it out and decide what you want in your program, what you don't want in your program. Each person being Gang Talk runs their own level of the program, how they decide they want it to be. So, if you're grinding from the beginning and you got all these things going on, you're being hit with multiple things, you can get to the level I'm at. You just got to grind through it, and that's what my classes are all about. For $50 a week is helping you grind through it. First, you got to master the Genie effect, and that's based on universal law. A lot of people don't get that. A lot of people hear me talk about the Genie effect, and they say to themselves, what are you talking about? What you put out, what you put out is what you get back. Is universal. Any religion, see the things I talk about, you can study it out of any religious book. You can study it out of any metaphysical doctrine. The things I talk about, you can go to any library and reference what I'm saying and use it on a day-to-day basis. You don't just have to talk to me. You can look at the laws of karma and see how that applies to the gang stalking program. They will use against you your fears, everything. So this isn't just about mastery of the gang stalking program. This is about mastery of yourself, mastering your own fears. And this is an opportunity that most people never get in a lifetime. That's why I said I'm grateful to be in the gang stalking program. I'm not going to sit down and cry about it. I came from a life-death situation to being catapulted to international success. Now I have people looking at me around the world in a much different way. I have leaders in different countries looking at me because I'm the only person who put themselves out there and literally said they beat the program. Everybody else, no one else ever said it, or at least said it like I said it. And they did say it, they're hiding. They're hiding behind fake names and a lot of other stuff. And so, I just gotta think, literally, I gotta thank that ass that I live around. It's the females with the nice asses that catapulted me to success. So, if I owe whoever out there I saved their life or whatever, or I done a positive thing for them, for listening to me out here, I only do it because I live next to, some sexy females with nice asses and stuff. And that's what motivates me to keep going every single day. That's what motivates me to work out harder. That's what motivates me to be a better person. And number one, God said be fruitful and multiply. So how can you be fruitful and multiply if you're not an extremely sexual person? See, that's why I never understood why a lot of priests aren't allowed to be married and all that stuff, because God said be fruitful and multiply. So I think sexuality is number one. Now, getting that out of the way is interacting with people. Now, I saw a beautiful female who I can tell that she pretty much has some role in the program. And I asked her, she was outside on a laptop, and I asked her, did she want to go for a walk? And she was like, no, that's okay. I was like, okay. Now, I knew she probably was going to say no, but I wanted to let her know that no matter what, she always has a place, within the program with me. You know what I mean? Like, you can get out there and walk. Then there was another female I had never really talked to before. She had blonde hair. She lives in my area. And, we had never really talked. So I said, you know what, Jameel, do something you never did. offer her some time to walk with you, just so you can say you did that because you had never offered her any time before. And so I did that, and then of course she had a place in the program and she had declined on my offer, but it catapulted me to a whole new level of success just working the program in my area because I had never communicated with her before, and not. I think maybe I said hi to her before or something, but the program had pushed me to that. And so I said, you know what? She can never say she was not offered an opportunity to hit a couple corners and chop it up, talk a little bit. And so the program turns you into, when I say the players club, I'm not talking about like a dog player. I'm talking about like a gentleman player. You know, you want to be respectful and kind to people and stuff. And this is after going through the program day after day after day after day. I've got to such a success level where everything I touch goes gold. I try to make every day a perfect day in the program. Like I said, homie's daughter is out there looking fine as a motherfucker, looking like an Italian bikini model, you know? And one thing I've been able to do is pierce the program. And today I was able to pierce the program with her. I'm out there walking, and some cars over in the parking lot are riding by on the street. And you know, I'm looking at the car. I'm like, don't you see this fine motherfucker out here on the porch? You know, this young beautiful woman. Why do you think I want to look at a car with all these daughters out there looking like a damn model doing photo shoot poses and stuff like that? And I caught her walking inside the house. I said, "Damn, boy! Oh my God! Look at that fine creature right now." You know, you don't even know what you want to look at more, the mother or the daughter. Both of them are so damn fine. And it was because of that sexiness I was able to look over. Usually I wouldn't have looked over, but it was that sexiness out there that made me look over, and I was able to pierce through the program and see that ass, and not even worry about them cars over there. Same thing the other day. They had another female they were using, where she had nice bubble ass. You know, she got some real good stuff going for her, and they put her out there, and you know what I mean. She knows she's eye candy the way I be looking, and the dude who's married to her or whatever, or goes with her, he's out there and he's communicating with the cars with his hands through the gang stalking program, and I saw him do it. But the only reason I saw him do it is because I looked over just to look for that ass that's usually out there, the chick that's usually out there. And she wasn't out there, but I saw him doing that. So had that ass not been out there, I wouldn't have saw that. So that ass helped me pierce through the program on that. See what I mean? I pierced through the program on that. The ass helped me pierce through the program on that. There was another instance where I was able to pierce through the program over some ass. I can't recall it right now. But see, metaphysically, when you're excited about something, and sexuality is something to be excited about, you're able to just jump through the program and see things that you normally wouldn't see. Now I can see how the program's orchestrated, you know, and so that's been a blessing in disguise. And we're going to teach you how to write your own script through the genie effect. Once you master the genie effect, what you put out comes back, what you look for, what you ask for. And you can also use reverse psychology in the program, which I've done a couple of times. You can make them think you want something more than what you do, and then sometimes they'll stop doing it because they think that'll irritate you, and that's a form of reverse psychology. So that's sort of like, you know, say you see something and you don't like it, you can say it over and over again, and the program, sometimes you can make it seem like you like it, and the program will take it away, you know. And so so there's a lot of different things you can do, and that really doesn't apply to the ass thing, because, you know, I mean, when you want to see the ass, why are you going to talk it up to take it away? You know, so that usually applies to different types of stuff. But, you know, you can tweak the program and pimp the gang stalking program to your benefit. And like I said, we're now doing international interviews. We're being internationally recognized by different human rights groups and stuff. And, you know, we got a lot of stuff going for us right now. So, you know, we're pimping the program and tweaking the program out to fit for that Nobel Peace Prize, to fit for these courses I got. Now I'm talking to a woman in New York about setting up a course for her, and we're deciding on PayPal or money order or whatever. And, you know, we're working out what she has to go through on a day-to-day basis. And so now I'm going to the professional level, you know, on a weekly income type thing. Just off. If it had not been for that ass I've been seeing the last few days, I wouldn't have been as motivated. So that ass is helping me to be a career man now. You know, I'm earning a career strictly off that ass. And so that's something, you know, that's something I gotta be grateful for and thank those sexy ladies for, no matter what, you know. And so we just keep the ball rolling, JAMEEL Rawls, and you know, we're gonna do it like that. And so I just want to give people that motivation. And you know, when you see people, see, thing about it is men love women. You know, men like women, and so use that. If you're a man, use that. If you're a woman, you can use it too. You can use it in your own way if you're being gangsta. But especially for the guys out there, you can use this to your advantage. You know, what man doesn't want a woman? What, you're supposed to stop wanting women just because you're being gangsta? That doesn't make any sense. So, you know, just keep working the program, and we'll get you there. $50 a week course. JAMEEL Rawls versus gang stalking. JAMEEL, 2 E's for double dose. JAMEEL Rawls, RAWLS VS versus gang stalking at Gmail. All right.